If I didn't watch this game and I saw the score was 28-22 and the Eagles had a chance to stop Brady, get the ball back, and get a chance to win, I would have said, dang, I got to see the highlights. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts were cooking. No, they weren't.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today we got to talk about this 22-28 loss that sends the Eagles to 2-4. But I want to sum up the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles last night. If there's no such thing as pass interference, which there is a such thing, so you can't disregard it, but that was our offense. The first two touchdowns only resulted because of pass interference. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the most penalty yards in the NFL to date, and that was our offense. The only time we were able to score on offense, go down the field and score, was with something Nick Sirianni will not do except for this one particular time, and that is run the ball. So our passing offense didn't work without a pass interference. Our rushing offense worked, but will we ever see that again? Most likely no. Before we get too much into it, Eagle Nation, hit the like button for your boy, subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when we drop these videos, go live, play by play. Shout out to y'all. We had 1,000 in the chat. Greatly appreciated. It was not a fun time. The chat was ripping Nick Sirianni. The chat was ripping Jalen Hurts, and both deserve ripping last night. I got to say this about Jalen Hurts, though. What is it with primetime games? We are now on week 6. Jalen Hurts played 6 games. His worst 2 games was 2 primetime games. Monday night against the Cowboys, Thursday night against the Bucs. Both have high-powered offense. Both lack something on the defensive side when it's talking about going up the field with yards. Now, Jalen Hurts got 300 passing yards against the Cowboys, but he threw 2 picks, and it was a lot of long, a lot of short, a lot of left, a lot of right. And here again, he missed a lot. I understand we lost by 6. I understand Nick Sirianni can't be a play caller in the NFL. He absolutely can't be a play caller because a play caller can hide some quarterback deficiencies, and he's not willing to do that. But Jalen Hurts has deficiencies. I'm not here to say I'm off the Jalen Hurts wagon because of last night's game. No. At the end of the day, I'm giving Jalen Hurts all 17 games. It's not easy to grow as a quarterback when you have things in your head that you can't stop doing, hitting the panic button, keeping happy feet, not setting your feet, missing timing, not throwing guys open, being late. There's things he has to correct, no ifs, and or buts. And yes, this is not me defending him, but Josh Allen looked bad his rookie season. Hurts not a rookie. I understand that. But I have a Buffalo friend who's my right-hand guy, and he wanted to, ew, Josh Allen? And now he's in love with him, and so is the NFL. Now, that doesn't always happen. So I'm not saying Jalen Hurts can do that, but we're not even going to put him in the right situation to possibly do that because who is his quarterback coach? Brian Johnson, a former OC from Florida State, or Florida. I'm not too good with college, and is pretty much like a family member. Is he getting enough tough love from the family member on his mechanics, on doing this, doing that? Listen, if a boxer always throws with his right hand and he gets a new trainer, the trainer can try to tell him to use his left, but some people will learn and use the left, and some people will stay with the right. I don't know. I want to give Jalen Hurts the whole season because I do love the intangibles. I love the heart. He does everything right until it comes to being consistent because he can throw some darts. That pass to Devontae Smith over the middle, beautiful. The pass to Jalen Rager, the second one on the long ball, was beautiful. That was part of the pass interference. But at the end of the day, we didn't move the ball without the flag. The flag helped us big time this time. He throws darts that are beautiful. And then he does passes like, why did you lob it? Why did you do it this way? Why is it so far this way? Why is it so far under? He's inconsistent. Reps, timing, good coaching. That can get him to be a better quarterback. Now, Lamar Jackson's a little different. He took longer. But this season, teams are making the Baltimore Ravens throw the ball. And Lamar looks good doing it. He's reading. He's going through his progressions. He's throwing the ball with accuracy, something we haven't seen him do. Josh Allen took 1 year. Lamar took 3 years. Quarterbacks can develop if you have coaching and you have the right guy. Listen, John Harbaugh and the Baltimore Ravens staff is legit. Sean McDermott and I forgot the OC for the Bills. I forgot his name, but we all wanted him to interview for the Eagles head coach. That is a good coaching staff that got Josh Allen where he needed to be. That's working with Lamar Jackson. Do we even have the guys to even get Hurts to stop hitting the panic button, stop doing the things? I'm talking more about Hurts because I believe Hurts is salvageable compared to Nick Sirianni. Now, I do not know Nick Sirianni as the leader of men, as the guy who can organize and chartanize and pens on his head and eyes. I don't know him for that guy. He might be a good head coach and that's it. But Nick Sirianni is learning 2 jobs at once. He's learning how to be a head coach and he's learning how to be a play caller because he didn't do it in Indy. He needs to let Shane Steichen call the plays or get somebody else to call the plays. You are still coming up with the game plan. You, Shane, Brian Johnson, Jalen Hurts, you guys are coming up with the game plan. I want these type of route concepts. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. But let him call it so you can worry about the fundamentals of the game. Veto 1 or 2 every once in a while, but you can't do it. You have no rhythm. You have no rhyme. You do not help Jalen Hurts out. Let me just say this. If we had a if we had an Andy Reid, if we had a Bill Belichick, if we had a legit offensive mind, good coach, running the ball, whether it's Sirianni or Howie and the crew, I don't care at this point. If we ran a traditional offense, we did this, that, you can hide Jalen Hurts' deficiencies. We're not hiding it because we're letting it all out in the open, but there are deficiencies. I said this in the offseason. I believe in Jalen Hurts. I see the upside. I see the playmaking, and I think he's going to get better. I still believe in Hurts. I see the playmaking. I see the upside, but some of the same things keep coming back and sometimes harder. Now, I think he's going to bounce back against the Raiders. It's just crazy that the 2 worst games are primetime games for the world to see. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Look at Zach Wilson. Look at Trey Lance. Look at Justin Fields. They had less games. They're real rookies. I understand that. And the teams are going to give them more time because of the first-round pick on their name. I understand that. And I understand the Eagles in their peculiar situation because we have to make sure we have the right things now because of the draft capital. I'm not done with Hurts, but Hurts has to do the things he has to have in his mind. I know I rush out of the pocket too soon. I know I got to work on my touch passes. Who can I get? Who can I call up? Who can I trust? Get my feet right. Get me right. Because he's a hard worker. He's not going to just brush it off. But he relies on the legs. He relies on the athletics that got him through his life. He can make them, oh my God, did you see that pass? But it's the consistent pass that needs to be made. I'm not off him. I defended him at the Dallas game to the extent of he was bad, but I want to see more. He was bad last night. I still want to see more. We're not in a scenario where if we put Flacco in or Minshew in, we win games. This is a transition period. I want to come out of the 17 games knowing that Hurts is either 100% not, or maybe, or yes, Sirianni and Gannon. And I didn't really talk about Jonathan Gannon. You could talk about the defense being a little soft. I didn't like some of the calls. However, what we were able to do to Tampa Bay's offense in the second half, and even in the first half, they went up and down the field on us. But listen, the offense had the ball for 10 minutes to they're like 20 minutes at one point. The defense is being asked to do unfair stuff. The offense is just on airplane mode. The defense is being asked, and they made Brady punt the ball, what, 4, 5 times? And a turnover on down? They punt the ball 4 or 5 times. They picked Brady off. That got called back. That's fake. It was an interception. And they turned the ball over on downs when Brady and the Bucs went for it on 4th and 2. The defense did everything in their power to try to wake up this offense, and the offense only was able to move the ball down the field via flag, via PI, except when they ran the ball. Nick Sirianni is the biggest problem for this team right here and right now. But Jalen Hurts has a limited time to impress for the simple fact the capital that's behind him. Is it fair? No. But life ain't fair. I'm rocking with Hurts until I'm 100% on the side that he can't be better. But he has to be better. Because what I saw last night was bad. Was bad. When I start getting nervous every time you put your arm back, that's not a good sign. I felt that with Carson Wentz at the end of his tenure, and I do not want to feel that with Jalen Hurts, but it's just what I feel. Sometimes he pulls it back and I get nervous as I'm doing the play-by-play. Can't feel like that. There were some other things, Miles Sanders, some runs at the end, but that's the main two. Because that is what I think Jonathan Gannon has done a decent job with what he has. I think Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts are the biggest components in wins, losses, and who's going to be here next year. Is Nick Sirianni one and done? Is Jalen Hurts one and done? Sirianni is hurting Hurts, but Hurts has to fix the things he knows he has to fix. Quarterback is a very important position, and it's a position that gets talked about 24/7 by guys like me, ESPN, Fox Sports, broadcasters, you name it, it's talked about. Wins, losses go on the record. I see deficiencies, as I saw in the offseason. I just thought it'll get better. And it's only 6 weeks. I've seen some stay in the pocket, don't hit the panic button. I've seen some good things. Nick Sirianni has yet to show me something that I'm like, Nick, you made me feel good about you. Route concepts, maybe. But no rhyme, rhythm, or play calling. And you're like, Mike, you didn't really say run the ball. I'm not saying it no more. He don't do it. I'm not going to keep saying the same thing. My content's going to be called the Run the Ball Podcast. This is the Run the Ball Podcast, where we talk about the Eagles need to run the ball. But they never run the ball. Your boy had to wake up at 4 in the morning. I didn't go to work on time. I'm recording this at like 9 o'clock. Your boy's a cheetah. I went to bed. I went to bed late. Couldn't sleep. On Twitter. Follow your boy on Twitter. That's where I be. Stressing. At Philly_Mike25. Until next time, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Matt, was Hurts bad, but you're giving him a chance? Is Hurts bad and you're not giving him a chance? Is it all Nick Sirianni? Is it all Jalen Hurts? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section because they're the only two I want to talk about. Rager stinks too, but they're the only two I want to talk about. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.